If you have Microsoft Office installed but have never touched Excel before because you either didn't know how to use it or didn't know what it could do for you, then you must read this post on learning how to use Excel. Microsoft Excel is the most powerful spreadsheet application that can use for anything from a simple database all the way up to a full-fledged Windows application full with Windows forms, macros, and add-ons. First, step into Excel. First, let's open Excel and take a look at the interface of the program. Open Excel and a new workbook will automatically be created. Unfortunately, I have to pick a version to write this tutorial in and I'm currently choosing Excel 2010 because it's right in between 2007 and 2013 and all three versions use this new ribbon interface. Now click on Customize ribbon at the bottom left and you'll be able to add or remove any possible option you could possible want. By default, it shows you on the popular commands but you can click on the drop down to see all the possible options for different tabs. Also, one caption I really like is choosing commands not in the ribbon. At the bottom screen, you'll see three sheets, named Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and Sheet 3. This is a default number that every Excel workbook starts off with. An older version of Excel that task pane was located on the right side of the screen. However, that has now been removed and all the functions have been removed to the File tab. Getting started with Excel. The best way to learn anything is to actually do something useful and Excel is the best example of this. Let's say you are a high school or college teacher and you want to keep track on your student grades, calculate their average and tell them the lowest grade they would need to get on the final exam in order to pass the class. Now let's enter test 1, test 2, and test 3 into cell B1, C1, and D1 respectively. Now we have 5 times 4 grids, so let's fill out some fake test grids also as shown below. First, let's enter all the data so that things look nicer. Click on cell 1 and drag your mouse down to cell D6 to highlight the entire data set. Now let's look more at how we can format Excel cells. Let's change the color of the first row to something else so that we can clearly separate the header from the data. Now there are two options you have at this point. You'll notice in the image above a normal right-click menu that starts with cut, copy, etc. But you'll also notice a kind of floating toolbar right above the menu using formulas and functions in Excel. Now let's get to the fun part, using Excel function and formulas to something. So we want to first calculate the average grade for our 5 students under the first 3 exams. Now first we'll use exam sum function to calculate the sum of the 3 grades for each student. The word sum is a built-in function in Excel which calculates the sum of a specified range of cells. At this point, after the first parenthesis, you can select the range of the cells you want to sum up. Click and hold your mouse down when it changed and then drag it to the row of the last student, and with that, Excel uses the same formula but updates the current row cells so that the sum is calculated for each row using the row's data. Next, click in cell G2 and type the equal sign to denote we are starting a formula since we want to divide the sum by 3 to get the average. Hope this helps. I'll try and write more like this for more advanced features of Excel and other Office products. Please leave your comments on our presentation Excel tutorial.